Supreme Court is like one branch of the federal government.
Yeah.
Do you know the other two branches?
Isn't it just the Congress and the Senate? I mean, the Congress is the Senate and the something else. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, geez. This one. No, I don't know. I don't think I know.
A federal?
Well, what branch of the federal government they are?
Judicial.
Okay. And then what are the other two branches?
Executive and legislative.
Yeah.
The judicial, executive, and the legislative.
Well, there's executive, legislative, and judicial.
The legislative branch, it's the judicial branch, and the executive branch.
Doesn't the president just like veto stuff generally and like approve things? And I feel like the Congress like actually makes decisions and like maps out laws and things like that.
And what does the Supreme Court do? What's their job?
Supreme Court cases. I don't know, making rulings on things. I don't really know how the Congress would influence what the president does.
To run the country.
Okay. And then what is the job of Congress?
They make decisions.
About?
Like laws and bills. I
Okay.
don't know. Executive, you enforce laws.
Legislative creates laws and judicial enforces.
Makes them if the checks if they're constitutional.
Yeah, and they all have checks and balances, so
Yeah.
they all check each other.
Okay, so how can they check each other?
Well,
Executive can veto.
yeah.
Judicial like make sure that the Constitution's being followed and laws are being followed, and then what is legislative?
You have 2/3 override for the
Yeah.
veto. I know that.
Okay. What does that mean?
So, like, if the president vetoes it, it goes back to Congress. You have 2/3 vote, then it overrides his veto and it becomes law still.
Well, the judicial branch makes sure that all the laws are constitutional. Deals with questions regarding the constitutionality of various things. I know they have meetings of the House and Senate get together sometimes.
Judicial is like the court systems, judges, and executive is like the president, people in charge, and legislative is the bills being passed, the laws. I'd say the executive branches pass the bills in the legislature, and the judicial systems rule on those bills.
Judicial branch is to make sure to strike down law that's unconstitutional. Legislature is to make sure that write the laws, and executive branch to carry out the law. See if the law is unconstitutional, but in order for a person to become become part of the judicial branch, executive branch has to pick him, and the legislature has to approve it.
The three branches of government are executive, legislative, and judicial. Each branch has specific powers, but the framers designed this system around a unique set of checks and balances. The point of this was to keep any one branch from becoming too powerful. The legislative branch can debate bills and send them to the president to be signed into law. At this point, the president can do one of two things. He can either sign the bill and it becomes a law, or he can veto the bill if he disagrees with it and send it back to Congress to be re-debated, or Congress can vote and they can override the president's veto with a 2/3 majority. The president also has the power to nominate judges to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has the power to declare any of the presidential actions unconstitutional. The Supreme Court also has the power to judge whether or not laws are constitutional. However, before they even get to the Supreme Court, in order to be on the court, their nomination must be approved by the Senate. So that is a very brief description of our government.
Is politics and like government kind of something you're normally interested in?
Sort of, a little bit. I mean, it's kind of kills the fun taking classes in it.